Everybody listen to We're Not Wizards, because we are the best, and we're not wizards, no matter what anybody says. Goodbye.
Akropolis board game review, Giga and Hachette Games. This review is based on the final retail version of the game provided to us by the games distributor Hachette Games. We're not paid for this review, and we give a general overview of the gameplay, and so not all of the mechanical aspects of the game may be mentioned. Now, there's a skill to making a game as easy to play as possible. It's a road paved with traps and misdirection and distractions where going down the wrong road can often lead to frustration, and in the worst case, a game not finding its way back to the table very soon. Now, while I genuinely use my own opinions as the base for many reviews that I've produced in the last 6 years, when people you're playing with are genuinely happy to have another round of a game without hesitation, you know that the designer must have succeeded in making huge inroads to make their game accessibly playable. Akropolis from Giga wants you to get laying tiles as quickly as possible. There's no punch boards to fiddle with, the quarry tokens are already bagged up. The tiles have printed on the back the number of players they should be used for. The rulebook is simple and straightforward to read through and understand. And in your turn, you pick from one of a line of tiles, with the price increasing as you go up the line. You then take this tile and put it into your own city. There's no rules to follow with regards to placement, and your markets, your barracks, your temples, your gardens and your houses can be placed anywhere as long as they connect to a previously laid tile. And even the boring grey quarry tiles have no set place to live, as all seems very simple, very uninspired and very boring. This is of course turned on its head when it comes to scoring. While you can put your tiles wherever you want, if you want them to score, then you'll need to keep within the rules that each of the areas follow. The barracks want to be at the edges of the city to protect them, while the temples need to be surrounded on all sides. Markets don't like to be next to other markets, and you'll only score the largest group of houses you create. You'll need to have a plaza for each type of tile if you do want them to score. So now it becomes a spatial location puzzle, now that the line of tiles you're selecting from and buying from now becomes very important. All of a sudden, Akropolis is pushing the player interaction. And as you try to keep an eye on your own little city while trying to keep an eye on what's for sale and occasionally buying pieces to prevent other players from creating their own winning constructions, it builds on the foundation of simplicity and pushes you to consider how you're building out and up. Yes, I said up. In Akropolis, you can add tiles at the top of the city you've laid before you. This allows you to replenish your quarry currency stone if you cover over a quarry tile, and double the value of the city piece that now sits on the new level. In your first game, you're likely to build a small, sprawling metropolis, but by the third and fourth game, you're concentrating your area and trying for verticality over spread. Will often lead to tough decisions where you'll often be balancing, sacrificing, losing points over a later advantage down the line. Yeah, I'm saying third and fourth here because you'll probably get through a game within 15 minutes, and then you'll look at the other players and you'll start the setup for the next game while everybody's nodding and smiling. Akropolis manages the perfect mix of ease of learning, player interaction and tactics. Because of the randomness of the tiles, you have to keep on your toes with how you're going to be playing out a round. A winning combination that wins you in one game might be impossible to achieve in the next, and you'll need to adjust your layout accordingly. It gives a fairness to the game that holds up well down the line. While you can have a winning tactic, you'll need to see how the tiles are dealt to see if you can use it, and with only 12 rounds in a game, holding back will lead to panic and scrabbling for less rewarding combinations. The easy rules mean younger players can play, while the depth of scoring that means even your most hardy point salad connoisseur is going to like this. Akropolis is brilliant. If you get the chance to pick it up, then do so. If you get the chance to play it, then it's only 15 minutes of your time to see how a well-designed tile-laying point-scoring game can be. Well done to Jules Messaud for the design, And Pauline Détraz has done a great job on the clear illustrations and the tiles. Just fabulous stuff. And you can read this review on our website, which is we'renotwizards.co.uk. Thank you for listening, and speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.